Good evening, everybody. Evening as close to 1 a.m. in the morning is going to be for some of you, or 2 a.m., depending on where you are. If you hear me sniffling, I am so sorry. I got a little sick today. Was cleaning out the apartment and got a little sniffle, got the sniffles from it. Lots of dust being gotten up, mostly from cat litter. It was very gross. All right. Alright, welcome to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I have played part of this before. I played the first chapter, really liked it, and just have not gotten around to playing the rest of it before. So I have an idea of what I'm doing. So let's start by creating a custom character, because nobody wants to use pre-gens. I did have a custom one. I think I'm going to use my custom character. So this is a character portrait from my old D&D campaign, Shirani, and that's who we're going to play today. She's a wizard. So, wizard. Last time I played this, I just played a basic wizard with Schools of Magic. And I'm not sure how I liked it. So I'm looking at other versions that we could do. Elemental Specialist. What does this give me? Special School Evocation. Whenever you cast an evocation spell that hits damage, add half your wizard level to the damage. This bonus only applies once to a spell, not once per missile or ray. Cannot be split between multiple missiles or ray. This damage is the same type as that spell. 20th level, whenever you cast an invocation spell, you roll twice to penetrate the creature's spell resistance and take the better result. That's great, but that's at level 20. Force Missile. As a standard action, you can unleash a Force Missile that automatically strikes a foe as Magic Missile. Deals 1d4 points of damage, plus the damage from your intense spell's evocation power. This is a force effect. You can use this ability times equal to 3 plus your intelligence modifier. Okay, 8th level, you can create a wall of energy. That sounds alright, but I'm not sure if it's what I want. Contrary to... What is Exploiter Wizard? Contrary to traditional wizard study, an Exploiter Wizard forgoes the tried and true methods of arcane focus for the exploits favored by an Arcanist. Arcane Reservoir. Oh, so this is an Arcanist ability. Arcanist has an innate pool of magical energy that she can draw upon to fuel her Arcanist exploits. Can hold a maximum amount of magical energy equal to 3 plus the level each day when preparing spells. Any points she had from the previous day are lost. She can also regain these points through consume spell class feature and some Arcanist exploits. Points from this Arcanist reservoir are used to fuel many of the Arcanist's power. In addition, the Arcanist can spend 1 point of her reservoir as a free action whenever she casts a spell. If she does, she can choose to increase the caster level by 1 or increase the DCs by 1. No more than 1 point from her reservoir on a given spell this way. That's good. What is Exploiter exploit? Level every 4 levels thereafter, Exploiter Wizard grants a single Arcanist exploit. An Exploiter Wizard cannot be selected more than once. Once an Exploiter Wizard exploit has been selected, it cannot be changed. More exploits require the wizard to expend points from her arcane reservoir to function. Unless otherwise noted, the saving throw DC for an Exploiter Wizard is equal to 10 plus half the wizard's modifier plus the wizard's intelligence modifier. Is that better or worse than the normal DC? You lose Arcane Bond. Though I'm not sure if that's really the worst thing to lose. I guess I don't know what the exploits are, so I'm hard pressed to finalize that. Spellmaster, this is the Universalist one, right? You can use your melee weapon to fly from your grasp and strike the foe before you. You can make a single attack using a melee weapon. Attack is a ranged attack with a thrown weapon. Except you add your intelligence modifier on the attack roll instead of dex. Damage still relies on strength. This ability cannot be used to perform a combat maneuver. Use this ability a number of times equal to 3 plus your intelligence modifier. There's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of meta magic stuff, which is always cool. Still get Arcane Bond object. Drain arcane item. Okay. At first level, once per day, the spell's master's understanding of a spell allows him to cast to increase his cast level by 4 for a single spell cast. You can do this twice per day at 8th level and 3 times per day at 16th level. That's very good. When is this? At first level? Damn. Okay. Oh, level 5 I get an extra use of Arcane Bond, but I don't get a wizard bonus feat at 5, which kind of sucks. But I guess it's more spells, which is always good. But am I really going to need more spells if I get a mythic spellbook from the mythic class? I don't know. What's Thessalonian? Wizard receives 2 additional spell slots of each spell level you can cast. Spell slots must be used to prepare the same spell from the Wizard School of Specialization. Cast that spell twice. Removes cantrips. Ew. What are... I want to see what these, I want to see what these, exploits are. I wish I could just go ahead and get over there to them. Okay. First off, I need point blank. Point blank shot. Is point blank shot not the one that lets you shoot into melee? Or did they change that? See, that's weird because I'm positive the last time I played Wizard, they were like, you need point blank shot. Unless I'm thinking of something else. Spell penetration is good. Let me Google something real quick. Wrath of the Righteous, shooting into melee. Precise shot? Okay. I don't know why it's not recommended. So I have to have point blank shot to get it. Oh, maybe it's saying that I don't want this as a wizard. Is this considered a wizard feat or is it just a regular feat? Yeah, they're two regular feats. I'm gonna be honest, like, because of how shitty demons are, I kind of want spell penetration. I'm thinking I'm gonna go Lich, which involves a lot of summoning stuff. So I don't think I'm going to use Greater Spell Focus because it doesn't really affect the DC or saving throws. No, I might get it later for like evocation stuff. I'm gonna take a point blank shot. I don't care what they see. Why is cleaving finish in here? I don't know why cleaving finish is recommended and point blank shot is not. Ooh, do I not get another feat until 3rd level? Oop. Did I reset my thing? No. Let's... Damn it. I just want to get rid of this thing. So I can take... Because I want point blank shot. Why can't I take it now? Oh my god, it's being difficult. There we go. One blank shot, and then I want precise. Okay. And I'm just making sure that that is true for... Precise shot does work for spells. I just wanted to make sure about that. Okay, wizard spell. Wizard feat. This is the one where I want spell penetration. Exploiter stuff. Okay. This is the stuff I didn't know I wanted to look at in the first place. Can unleash a jet of acid by expending 1 point for arcane reservoir, making a ranged touch attack against any one target in close range. If the attack hits, it deals 1d6 of acid damage plus the Arcanist Charisma modifier, plus an additional d6 damage for every 2 levels beyond first. Oh, so that goes with your class levels, not spell levels. Interesting. And second, and must make a 42. Does it... It's not affected by spell resistance, so that's good. Let's see here. Let's look at some other stuff. Armor. That's nice, I guess. Looks like magic missile stuff. Holy water jet. 30-foot line of water. I gotta make a reflex save. Let me guess. This is... Nope, not affected by the spell resistance. It's a line, though. I think I want to boost more of my charisma if I'm going to be using these. What are some other cool stuff? Concealment, spell resistance. I like lightning. Target's vision is impaired. Oh, that's really good. I like that. Ooh. Ooh, that's also really good. Let's start with Lightning Lance, though. I do want to pick up Potent Magic, though. Oh, that's also really good. Okay, let's take Lightning Lance. Let's go back to here. Lower my strength. We don't need a good strength. We just need a good charisma. Wisdom. I do need wisdom for will. Oh, look at my saving throws. They're all terrible. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. My saves are so trash, though. Hello. Oh, did it erase fucking everything I did? Oh, their own points. Well, let's erase my wisdom. Okay, there we go. You make a fair point. Potent Magic is very good. I can get Lightning Lance later. Get that at what, level 5? Yeah. Alright. Stuff that ignores spell resistance, like Snowball is a good use. Summon monster. I like necromancy stuff, but I do need to get like the important stuff first, like mage armor. Magic missile's good. I like enlarge person. Just gonna raise sickening. Great revealment. Some good necromancy spells out there just for me. Deity. Urgathoa. Neutral. No, lawful evil. Can I hide the fucking dumb headgear? Thank you. Never have exactly the hairstyle I'm looking for. That's close enough. Close color.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's all good. I played through this first chapter a bit, so I know a little bit of what I'm doing. But I do appreciate like help. You know what? Grease does sound good, though, actually. Let's... I don't need summon monster. I can pick that up later. Grease is a good idea. Grease is a very good idea.
A trivial task.
Careful now.
Thirteenth unlucky day of Frost.
Damn this silly thing.
Custom. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like a hardcore gamer, dude, so I'm not playing on core, that's for sure. I think the only thing I really changed was I just don't like dealing with dead companions. So I turned off companion death. Or companions re-raise at the end of combat. And that's really like I left most of the same stuff on normal. Forgive my computer. My computer chugs in the beginning of this segment for a few reasons.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't she be carted off somewhere else like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Sure thing, buddy.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to her? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to her?
You hear the stern voice of an elderly man, but you're so weak that you can't even turn your head to look in his direction.
Demons, Prelate. We found her barely alive outside the walls of Canabris. The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take her weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules.
I don't
Get her things back
I don't
out
care
of
about
the
my weapons, just get me a doctor.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy, heal her wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a traveler, I was just passing by.
Just passing by? And how am I to know that you're not a demon spy? Or worse?
Because I'm a human? I guess humans can be spies.
My dear Prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor woman. She's been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of her.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that, so I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed she was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of the city.
Muttering discontentedly, the old man walks off.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
The longer she speaks, the stronger her voice becomes. Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
No, thank you.
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
All right. Show me how bad I am at throwing knives.
Always watch your back.
Oh, over here. Boom. How come everybody else has their weapons? I'm not allowed mine. Oh god, chugging. It's these locusts, I'm pretty sure. Get the fuck out.
Let the feast begin.
Rip Terendelev.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Give me a
By the
protective
way,
spell.
Stand still now. No fidgeting while I cast this on you. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
The halfling's words are drowned out by a terrible rumbling and a rustling of countless tiny wings.
Take that, buckhead.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomane. Behold the death I sow.
Oh no!
The silver dragon Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I just noticed I had that stupid hat on. A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least
Don't
you're
feel
not
so
on your
lucky.
own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
We don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll find something they'll use as a lever. Quickly find some suitable sticks and you free the wounded woman from the rubble without even breaking a sweat.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Inevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming.
A little in over
I
your
don't
head,
think
lady.
anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I'm a scholar.
Didn't you pick a great spot to do your research? I know what you scholar types are like. When it comes to your intellectual curiosity, you just don't see danger. And in the world wound, we got more danger than anywhere else.
You should be glad we still got scholars who want to come here to study our enemies, and not just stay home to count the spots on butterflies. Now then,
Feel like I just got
I'll
insulted a
hobble
little
my
bit.
way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and one made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the two of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Yes, yes, I know. Cane Reservoir. Cast in 2 rounds will have increased cast roll by 1. Okay. Is that different from Potent Spell? Or Potent Magic? 1 point from Arcane Reservoir to increase the cast level. Increase. Okay, I guess the tooltip just doesn't update. Good to know. Alright. Go zoom out a bit. There we go. Torch. Equip the cloak. Give me a crossbow, just for good measure. Torch if I need it. I think I have light though. Should have light,
Everything
right?
has a price.
There we go. Light. Put on shield, Sela. The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party, not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's an animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, alright? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many can withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Daskari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
She sounds like an alien trying to like rationalize with humans, just like, yes, that is sensible.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Just a knife, okay.
Careful now.
I'll watch your back.
Oh, that's not what I want. Cure light wounds.
They will break against our resolve.
All right. Did we surprise them? Well, I guess we did. Ow.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, I should probably cast mage armor.
My way.
Yes.
What are
I
my
always have the
current
upper hand.
spells? Oh, I just have mage armor and magic missile prepared. I mean, that's fine. That's fine for down here. Oops.
Save the last one for me.
The light take you!
Oh, a little bit more. It's not gonna survive Seal anyways.
The fray!
This way led to some treasure, right?
That's easy.
We are the light! They are the darkness!
The spirits demand your blood.
How'd you miss?
The inheritors, guide my blade!
You are today's sacrifice.
Cover me.
This boy's got a lot of health.
The light take you!
Open your heart to me.
You took a little bit more damage in that fight than I expected you to. Let's heal you up a bit. No, there's not a lot of combat down here.
Precisely.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Monitor lizards. Move up here. Let's take a shot.
Stab their backs.
Oh.
No glory.
Ah, I should have
without
charged.
risk.
I was getting good about remembering charge and I just forgot. Miss.
Go for their hearts!
I'll loot your corpse.
Into the fray.
I'll cut you wide open!
Your death awaits.
Ooh, good shot. That continues the story. Let's go back.
Always watch your back.
The heartbeat quickens.
How'd you miss? It's a centipede.
The spirits demand your blood.
Cover me.
The inheritor.
What the fuck is with this centipede?
You are today's sacrifice.
There we go. Bracers of armor. Does not stack with mage armor. So that'll be good for land. Let's take the mace anyways. We can sell later.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wendwalk!
The man notices you and freezes. The curling horde protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Who are you, tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of the underground crusaders
Canabras,
before.
They're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
You are kind of creepy looking, let's be real though.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Sul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Windowog shrugs and turns away. Oh, a sword of holy flame? How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Maze? Does it really lead to the surface?
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground Crusaders. The time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. The further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
I can help you, but you're gonna have to pay for it.
Of course. How about we do this? You help us, and we don't leave you here to rot in these underground tunnels that only we know. I think that sounds fair.
Yeah, and we could throw in a dozen fresh rats to sweeten the deal. That's a tempting offer in these parts. Help us, and we'll help you. This is very important. Wendwog believes the maze leads to the outside. She knows what she's talking about.
Alright, underground folks, you got yourselves a deal. But if you find the sword first, don't forget we helped you. Our agreement still stands.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I remember where it is.
Now what is that?
A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Shirani feels drops of searing blood run down her chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Shirani's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into her mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent world. There they are up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have the strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Shirani intuits that she can control them somehow. Let's try to fiercely call out to the traitors. The voice, trembling with pain and rage, carries to the farthest reaches of the cave, sealing in the strange vision. Why? Why did you betray me and your comrades? Why did the servants of the abyss what did the servants of the abyss tempt you with? Blurred shapes, the faces of several mortals, bleed into existence. One of them, a young half-elf with his hair twisted into a knot, responds to the accusations. You and your goddess have given us nothing, Lariel. Nothing, but the Lord Discari will give us everything. And there is no power in the world that will stop his advance. The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back. There in this vision, the darkness in this cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bones. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Shirani's head pounds with pain, and there is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. Thank you for the follow. But Shirani knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Shirani is stronger. She shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory. But the thrall of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing its grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Shirani senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thing she hears is this. You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up thy sword. They will rise up and punish evildoers and traitors. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Shirani does not hear the final words, but she seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from her lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Shirani's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Shirani sees the flaming sword in her hand. Or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like. With the final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into her hand. Shirani senses that it will return. All she needs to do is call it. I got a sword, but I'm not proficient in martial weapons.
Hey, are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
I know it doesn't actually matter, but I'm just wanting to make that joke. Seelan kneels before the light, offering a prayer to Iomade.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wendowog, don't be a sore loser. She is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before her, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because she doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lan.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
It seems I can control it. Oh.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really. Aside from me.
What do we have here? I hope you appreciate this.
Yes, I know.
Time to rob them of
Oh,
their
shoot, I meant to
treasures.
go ahead and equip Lan with the bracers of armor.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Miss. Haha. Up a little bit. She can't reach anything. When the wog.
No match for me. No glory.
How'd you miss?
You won't survive me.
Okay. Need to give Lan this bracers of armor. Oh, he's gotten. Where's that coming from? Oh, equipped by Sharani. Okay. Should increase his armor class, right? Yeah, because he doesn't wear armor since he's a monk. Cool. Does this continue on?
They will break against our resolve.
I never get to do his thing. What's You must declare this feat. You are using this feat before you make your attack roll. You can roll your attack roll twice and take the higher result. Must attempt a perfect attack once per day. You may... Oh, you may... I thought it said you must. I was like, excuse you? You may attempt a perfect attack once per day for every 4 levels you have attained. Why not? Let's give it a shot.
Endure this.
Centipede.
I'll rip you apart!
Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
Is there still enemies? There's still a centipede somewhere. There he is. Increase caster roll. Cool.
Careful now.
Ooh. Am I out of spells though?
Is a waste of time.
Yeah. Can I use that on cantrips? Let me see something. I know that heightened cantrips is a thing in 2E, but I'm not. I wasn't sure if there was something in 1E or not. Okay, maybe not. Oop, no, don't want to. Just get everybody.
What's that there? Do not fear! Do not
Ambush.
The light will take you!
Smoked. Move into threat range here.
Make every strike count.
I'll cut you wide open!
Sword, great sword. Oh, I'm going the right way then. I'll turn back real quick. Windowell glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Saul. I thought you considered the Mongrels to be the greatest warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in caves and another to fight in the shield maze. Windowbug leans closer, her pupils dilating. Excuse me. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear the whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Windowug looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea what they're doing, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to go and find them, or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only on my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. Windowug nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Too bad I don't trust her about as far as I can throw her. Alright, so that goes to the town. I want to go back to... There was a mobility check somewhere.
That's easy.
Here it is.
The mongrel did it.
Let me draw the first blood.
Get ready for the next battle. An earth elemental.
No match for me.
Camellia. Let's move it back here just a little bit. So that they have to move in a little bit further.
Stab their backs.
Miss.
You've crossed the wrong
Miss.
line.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, come on.
They'll beg me to stop.
The spirits demand your blood.
I'll loot your corpse.
Oh, damn. 9 damage? How did I do that? Oh, because I have point blank shot. That's why.
You won't survive me.
Ooh. Rough hit.
Into the fray.
Come on, Sela.
I'll rip you apart.
Guys.
You are today's sacrifice.
I found something.
One of Cure Light Wounds. Excellent.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
There we go. Got everything I wanted. Let's continue on.
Well, this didn't go well.
How'd you feel that, Lan? Roll 1.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
At least it didn't hurt me. Neath home. Leave. All right.
Precisely.
Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump, with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes from within the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of a normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way toward you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while other gleams with moisture. Uplander, shh. End times are upon us indeed. Chief Saul, we found the angel's sword, and we found one who can wield it. Lan points at you. She had a vision, and now the angel's sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside her. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Saul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You are too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Saul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen to us. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Windowug stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. Lan speaks the truth. Fuck you, Windowug. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure dancing with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. Saul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us, no. He came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time if you would support him. Windowug hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husksome men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. I say nothing. You don't even know what to say to that, do you? You're a coward, and now the murderer of innocents. You always think the worst, Windu. We're not on our own anymore. We got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one's a good fighter worth 10 but one fighter's worth 10 bad ones. I fucked up that line for sure. You have the right of it, Lan. But we're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take some time, yes, but they will come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. The Land sighs. Alright, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Windowug only grits her teeth in silence. Alright. Level up time. Alright, other spells. I do want... Summon monster. Protection from alignment sounds like it should be pretty good at, like, all levels. Particularly in this game. Sela, she takes Divine Grace and Lay on Hands. I'm not bothering to actually, like, do any other stuff. I'm going to let the game choose for them. Learning the rules for one character is enough. Hex. Ice Plant. Grants +2 natural armor bonus to AC. The effect leaves Shaman's thick skin stiff to the touch. How long does that last? We have the bow. Oh, precise shot. Okay. I don't care about Windowug because we're about to lose her anyways. What does your Hex do? Ah, human face at last! And there I thought I'd be gazing upon the twisted visages of these troglodytes for the rest of my life. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Worm. Yes, that worm. You've no doubt heard of me if you've spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canabras. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives trapezing from one ball to the next, but the Gorham Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Do you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gorham to thank for that. How did you end up here? For a moment, Horgus's eyes focus on Camilla before his gaze returns to you. Like everyone else, down I went when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall. And I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings, and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed upon their physiognomes, my life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. What kind of business proposition you have? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. We have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You are a spellcaster, I presume. A sorcerer, a wizard? I can't tell exactly which, but it doesn't matter. Spells are always useful, especially in a situation like this. You are strong. It will be no trouble to you. But I, alas, am not fit as I once was. I can't go crawling through the caves, playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canabras elite. 2,000 gold. Ah, shit. Why not 10,000 or 100? No, let's not be miserly. Let's say 1,000,000. My initial offer was a king's ransom. You've likely never seen so much gold in your life. It's non-negotiable. I said 1,000, that's my final offer. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. We have to go. Go! Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Can I just camp wherever?
Always watch your back.
Oh, here's a person. Let's trade. Ooh, do I have 25 gold for a scroll of grease? Let's take that. I can copy blur later. Let's sell this dagger. Excellent. I want to... Oh, can I not copy that? Oh, I had a scroll mage armor the whole time. Shit. I want to get rid of mage armor. Let's put in large person. I know there aren't too many demons down here, so I'm going to be good on snowball. So let's take... Let's take grease. I cannot rest here. I want to rest, but I can't remember how. Forgive me for wandering around, trying to figure out where to rest and skip to the next day. Is there a camp somewhere I'm missing? I swear it wasn't this hidden before. Saul heaves himself around to face you. I want to ask a few questions. No, that's not what I want. Are we Uplanders prisoners or guests here? Have you drawn your weapons against us? No. Have you killed us? No. Have you stolen our food? No. Yes. What are you going to do now? The messenger is swift. He'll arrive all the tribes, all of them. The angel's light will with us, so we will follow it. Now you go rest, eat. Okay, but where? Oh, here we go. The messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance to the maze. Our people have already gone there. I warned Anivia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. The important thing, the most important people always show up late. Leon looks around. Everything is going to plan, but one thing bothers me. Windowwalk is gone. So a whole army is marching on the maze then? By mongrel standards, yes. But don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do many damage with one. What do you think happened to Windowwog? Lane shakes his head. I don't know. She's always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her. And she'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she'd try to deny it. What about Anivia and Horgus? Are we just going to leave them here? Once we clear the maze, the way ahead will be safe. Anivia is in no state to fight. And that Horgus guy, he doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out the red carpet all the way to the exit. Let's go. Let's go. But before we do, thank you. I was so happy. I forgot to thank you before. But you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the mongrels hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something, now that we have the power of the angels on our side. His face grows sullen. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you help us save the young ones, hopefully. Let's go through the main gate. The straight road is the shortest. And that is this way. Caves of the Shield Maze. Ugh, excuse me. Yes, I know about formation. You don't have to bug me about it. Okay. I haven't saved yet, so let's do that.
Careful now.
Save the last one for me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Charge! Miss!
You won't survive me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Come on.
Take you.
Just making sure this wasn't the same place we came from. The tribes are gathering. Soon we will soon attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes haven't turned up yet. We're going to wait for them just a while longer. Knowing so all the preparations will take the best part of a day. Let's go look at the maze ourselves and see what's what. Religion.
I'm the best.
Bas relief of Baphomet, demon lord of the Minotaurs and lord of the Labyrinth. That's pleasant. Prepare for battle.
Endure this.
Nice shot. I can't charge. Okay. Miss.
Your death awaits.
Make every strike count.
The spirits demand your blood! The inheritor, guide my
Dead.
blade!
Oh, Camilla has lockpick.
I
Good.
hope you appreciate this.
That's easy.
Let's see here. It's dark in here. Let's cast some
Everything has a
light.
price. Precisely. What's that glitter?
I am helpful, am I not?
You are helpful. Thank you for helping.
Can't hide from me.
Bear's Endurance. Scroll of Prayer. Oh, there's a random cultist in here.
Let me draw the first blood.
Hello, cultist. What are you doing hiding back here?
You are today's sacrifice!
Oh, come on, Camilla.
Cover me!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray! Go for their hearts!
Stab their backs. Damn this
Shelves
silly thing.
chock full of old moldy books. Resist electricity. Nice. Plus prayer.
watch your back.
Uh-huh.
They dare threaten me.
Alright. Let's do this. Corrupted mongrel. Miss.
The light. Take you.
Come on, Sela.
You won't survive me.
I'll cut you wide open.
I'll loot your corpse.
The inheritor. Guide
There we go.
blade.
Lan stares at the dead mongrel with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we'd cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. We'd share news and leave supplies for each other. Then he just disappeared. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. Thought he was long dead. If only he had been. Why would mongrels attack us? Aren't we all on the same side? Something's wrong with them. Look. Their bodies. It's like something's eating them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys are just something weird or were having an off day, but I think something drove them out of their minds. Or someone. Seems like the shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How did they get here? I have no idea. This is my first time here too. Maybe they fell down here the same way you did? Lan shrugs awkwardly and looks away. Windowell comes down here all the time. I'd ask her if she were here. Couldn't think of it. Where is she? Let's go. This place might be even more dangerous than we thought. There I was, hoping that we'd be the meanest things here. Lan's laughter sounds strained. These mongrels and cultists. Now that I did not expect. I need to find out what's going on here.
Lead on.
Oops. I need to select everybody. Some loot. Good stuff for crafting. Pick this lock, Camilla.
I am helpful, am I not?
First aid kit, excellent. My wounds. Did I miss anything? No. Let's see here. Right or left? Let's go left. I should probably look at what this is. Bloodstains still mar the ground. Around them are comfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer. Little bunkhouse.
Save the last one for me.
Hello, cultists. I'm here to kill you. Ow. Rude.
The spirits demand your blood.
Damn it. Camilla, you're in the way. Need to be more conscientious of that.
Endure this.
Your death awaits.
You are today's sacrifice.
Into the fray.
Make every strike count.
Okay. Let's give Sela some potions. I found something.
If there's gold, it's mine.
A secret chamber.
I hope you appreciate this.
I wasn't so picky about picking stuff up in Kingmaker, because there's like not much use for most of it. But now that you actually have like crafting and stuff in this game, it's like actually kind of useful to pick up everything. And then always the CRPG kind of pick up every single weapon you find so you can sell it later.
Break against our resolve.
Bless. Okay. I want to get rid of the cleric.
Go for their heart!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No more bless.
Cover me.
I'll cut you wide open!
You won't survive me.
Come on, Lan. Do more of that. There you go.
Take you!
Stab their backs.
A pool of blood. Ritual pool filled with fresh blood. If I recall correctly, this door is locked. Or not.
What's that there?
Camilla?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Let's have you carefully walk to the side of it.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Here we go. Lemurs.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Or Dretch, that's what they are. I have a lot of uses of this, so I might as well use them when I can.
Endure this.
Did I mess up again?
I'll loot your corpse.
Make every strike count.
The spirits demand your blood!
Judging by the corpses littering around the summoning site, the cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end. Yeah, just a dretch, though. This door requires a key. That's what I thought. Knew there was a door somewhere back here that needed a key.
Careful now.
The door is also blocked. It's a key.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
What are you guys doing back here? Oh, wizard? Fuck. This is land. He can't hit this guy from here, so he's just gonna stay there. Yeah, I know how to use potions.
Into the fray.
You, wizard, stop that.
Cover me.
Stop that, wizard.
The light. Take you.
Hit him, please.
You won't survive me.
You are today's sacrifice.
Stab their backs.
Oh my god, this guy just will not fucking go down.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
He's got so much health.
Endure this.
Go for their hearts.
I'll loot your corpse.
Into the fray.
Oh my god.
Make every strike count.
I'll cut you wide open.
Your death awaits.
The light. Take you.
Jesus Christ.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Can I get flanking on him? Will that help?
The spirits demand your blood.
Cover me.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Sela has not hit this dude once.
You won't survive me.
Christ almighty. This dude was juicing.
Open your heart to me.
Oh, that's not what I want. Pick the lock, please.
I am helpful, am I
I
not?
am helpful. Yes, yes, Camilla, you are. Now, let's go through here.
That's easy.
Can't hide from me.
I hope you appreciate this. I heed the voice of the spirits.
Please not be enemies in here.
The spirits guide me.
They will break against our resolve.
You are today's sacrifice!
Endure this!
Oh, come on, Camilla! I should have prepared another magic missile.
Stab their backs.
Go for their hearts!
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
I'll loot your corpse.
I'll cut you wide open!
You've crossed the wrong month.
The light, take you!
Your death awaits.
The spirits demand your blood!
You won't survive me.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Cover me.
You are today's sacrifice!
There we go. That's critical hit.
Endure this!
Does Land not have... Tell me he has precise shot. Yes, he does. Okay, because it certainly doesn't feel like it right now.
No glory without risk!
Stab their backs.
Go for their hearts!
Make every strike count.
Christ.
I'll loot your corpse.
I'll cut you wide open!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There we go. These champions are rough.
Precisely.
Nice lockpicks.
I am helpful, am I not?
Always watch your back.
Ooh, what's this? More mongrels. Thank God they're not champions. Ow.
The spirits demand your blood.
The light take you!
You won't survive me.
Your death awaits.
Come on, give Sela a fucking chance here. She just healed up. Save real quick. I don't want to go down right just yet.
I found something.
Alright, cool.
I am helpful, am I not?
They will break against our resolve.
Endure this!
Rip.
Make every strike count.
Cover me.
I'm done with you.
Go for their hearts!
You've crossed the wrong line.
I do things my way.
Where'd the corpse go? Is there nothing on it?
I'll cut you wide open!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You won't survive me.
Oh god, Camilla got knocked out.
Stab their backs.
The light take you.
Endure this!
Whew, that was rough. Camilla, you gonna... There we go. Thank God they give you so many of these. Ring of Protection. Give that to my fighter. My champion.
Precisely.
Sela can stay big.
Always watch your back. They should have known better.
The spirits demand your blood!
Make every strike count.
I'll loot your corpse.
You are today's sacrifice! Into the fray!
How do you miss? You're twice his size.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Your death awaits.
Come on, guys.
Go for their hearts! No glory without risk!
You won't survive me.
Cover me.
Pocket you wide open! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Follow these simple rules or you will die. Don't bother me unless strictly necessary. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. I don't care which of you two holds on to it. You can tear each other's shreds over it for all I care. Don't ever think of setting foot in the ritual chamber. Ever. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. As a reminder for you feeble-minded vermin, the entrance is sealed using the hidden lever, the torch on the wall next to the door. The door itself is the room with the blood pool where I sometimes relax. You relax in the blood pool room? Alright, lady, whatever you say. Do something about that damn water elemental already. Do whatever you want with it. Just make sure it's gone by tomorrow. Find a better place for the paladin sword from the surface. I'll deal with that later. A reminder that your life means less than nothing to me. I have plenty of people vying to become the hand of Hasilla. Hasilla.
What's that glitter? Time to rob them of their treasures.
Endure this.
The spirits demand your blood. The world in crimson!
Nice.
Stab their backs.
Into the fray!
Ow! Damn!
Make every strike count.
You are today's sacrifice!
I'll loot your corpse.
the wrong mongrel.
Oh, come on, Lan.
Go for their hearts!
Your death awaits.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Pick that lock, please.
I hope you appreciate this. I am helpful, am I not? No, what is that?
Scale mail. Does she wear scale mail? She wears banded mail. Let me see if it does anything to her. No, it's actually worse. What does she use? Chain shirt? What's her dexterity? +4? No, we don't want to use that then.
What's that there?
Let's fight the water elemental.
The heartbeat quickens. Into the fray. I'll cut you wide open. The light take you.
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Endure this.
Ooh! Damn it. I shouldn't have done that.
Make every strike count.
Cover me.
You are today's sacrifice. The light take you.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Stab their backs.
Go for their hearts.
Come on, guys.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You won't survive me.
There we go. That's not what I meant to do. Can't rest down here. Well, let's go back up. Is it because I don't have any camping supplies? I'm going to guess that's why. Oh, no, I can. We'll just begin resting. Spirits tell me someone will die. How sad.
Let me draw the first blood.
Attacked by who? Where's this asshole? Hey.
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this.
Did I get my spells back?
Trifled with.
Damn it!
Hesitation is a waste of time.
There we go. Got my spells back. Whoop. Meant to open it.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. Make every strike count.
Critical hit. Nice. Damn, Lan. You can actually hit when it matters.
Your death awaits.
Oh, okay. Bodies of the maze builders lie where they were caught in the earth, elementals enraged by the earthquake. The builders' tools lie scattered next to their bodies. Okay, we're over encumbered. Let's drop some shit on armor that doesn't... Whatever is going to give me... Armor is the heaviest and doesn't give me a lot of money.
They dare threaten me.
Lizards. Ferocious monitor lizard. Oh, well, this is awkward, Camilla. I can't get through. Oh. Can I shove? We'll try that for... Try that for Camilla next.
You've crossed the wrong month.
Cover me.
Well, that didn't do what I thought it would do.
You won't survive me.
Stab their backs.
I'll cut you wide open.
Come on.
Into the fray.
Sela, please hit! You're killing me here.
Endure this.
I'll loot your corpse.
The spirits demand your blood. The light take you. I am helpful, am I not?
Amulet of natural armor. Large aggressive creature was kept in the cage. Judging by the bent bars, that creature is now loose. Not anymore. I'm far away from a level up.
I found
Ooh, ooh.
something.
Ah, damn it! Why's your AI so stupid?
Did we step on their toes as well?
Oh, Cambion. Shit.
Make every strike count.
Your death awaits.
God, I had more trouble with the champions than I did the cambions. Damn. What was this?
I hope you appreciate this.
Ooh, half plate. Can we give that to Sela? Does Sela even have dexterity? She does have one dexterity. So this should just be the same, but our flat-footed goes up.
Save the last one for me.
You won't survive me.
Let it come towards me.
Stab their backs.
Into the fray!
Endure this!
Go for their hearts!
I'll loot your corpse.
The light take you!
Anything in here? Nope, just a mini boss. Okay, that's cool. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going?
Careful. What's that there?
I am helpful, am I not?
They should have known better.
More cambions.
Your death awaits.
Make every strike count.
Get out of Sela's way. Damn. That thing ate it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Stab their backs.
1 damage.
You won't survive.
1 damage. 1 damage.
The spirits demand your blood.
2 damage. Can I get a 3? Ooh, a 5.
I'll loot your corpse.
Endure this.
You are today's sacrifice.
Well, the game's making is mad. I made fun of it.
The light take you!
There we go. Oh man, it's a stupid light puzzle. I can never figure out how to do this right. How are you supposed to figure out this puzzle? What? I would not cheat. I can't believe you would suggest such a thing.
I am helpful, am I not?
Sela peers closely at the sword, which seems utterly unexceptional to you. Wait, this is... No, it can't be. Her eyes light up. I know this hilt. Radiance, the sword of the great Yaniel. And that's what... Yeah, that's what this is. But it's meant to be in the Tower of Estrad with all the other relics. That's what I heard, at least. Well, of course this rusted piece of metal must be the very same sword. Camilla rolls her eyes. I think you merely wish that this were the illustrious sword of legend. You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times in paintings and in the hands of the Yaniel statue. I've even thought of going to the Estrad Museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? What's so special about it? Sela frowns. Now, nothing, I guess. But this sword was legendary in its day. People say that when Yaniel held it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see the radiance's light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now, or how to restore its power. All I can sense is that they made a mockery of it. You're empathizing with an object? Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive? Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrought by demons. Radiance was in the evil's hands, and as a paladin, I can tell that they did nothing good to it. Who is Yaniel? No, you've never heard of Yaniel? She's famous all over Galarian. She was a great woman. She was born in Mendev, and when the Crusade started, she couldn't just sit idly by. She dedicated her life to the Crusade. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first in the battle, and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. That's how she's been remembered, as an incredible warrior who seemed to blaze with righteous fury. In all the images of her, she looks capable of driving all the demons back to the abyss single-handedly. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her. Maybe there was more to it than that, I don't know. But anyway, she went to the World Wound without her fellow soldiers, and she didn't just survive the mission, she even brought back Crusaders she'd rescued in there. Can you imagine? She died as she lived, with pride. She was one of the people defending Dresden to the very end. That's where she perished. Sela frowns. Don't take this the wrong way, but I really hope that she died quickly, a hero's death, because if she didn't, that means she was taken prisoner, and I had to endure unspeakable horrors. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. How could a priceless relic end up down here? Yaniel disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from the battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yaniel's blade and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estrad with the other Crusade relics. But now it turns out that somebody stole it. Sela laughs. I have this weird feeling like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it, even if it's no use to us. It's no use to anyone down here. But what if it could be repaired? Let's keep going.
That's easy.
Alright, camps, don't worry. Let's do heal up, though. Let's give her a couple scrolls. Actually, wait. So protection from law? I probably should have prepared protection from evil. Oh well. Praise Iomade. Oof. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less defective than you. But I, your master Samvaleka, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger, starvelings of the dark. Submit to me. No, we are descendants of Crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. Asala. Well, who's the next descendant of Crusaders who values old legends more than their life? Beasts, monster in human guise, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Aasimar. Eat, underground Crusaders. Eat the flesh of the Crusader from above. Find your true strength. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees, one after another, and crawl at to the Aasimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, biting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Some lines from Urgathoa's sacred text float into your mind, as if they're their own volition. You can make a great marinade for Aasimar flesh using honey and pomegranate juice. To make the meat even more tender, roll it in breadcrumbs before frying. Thanks, goddess. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. The metallic twang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try and bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat, untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die! And still the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down, beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. I feel like it would be fun to succumb to rage. You permit the rage to possess you. The malevolent joy spreads through you. Freedom. Freedom to kill anyone who stands in your way. The demon, the cultists, and their pathetic mongrel fighters are no match for you. You feel the crimson fog of hatred cloud your vision. Your simmering blood no longer wishes to languish in your veins. It wants to be free. It bursts forth from your chest wound in powerful pulses, its heady scent dispelling the last threads of sanity. Back, maggots! The demon hisses, backing away. Ah, there's more to you than meets the eye. You have our power within you. Slaves, destroy this vermin. Asilla points to you. She's already wounded. Windowog, kill! Windowog silently emerges from the shadow. I no longer serve you, you bitch. Not new you're your flying monkey. I always fight with the strongest side.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, come on.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, damn, she took a big chunk there.
Make every strike count.
Oh, I am currently frightened.
The spirits demand your blood.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, mighty Salamalika, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress. Demons always make the worst guards.
Your death awaits.
You are today's sacrifice.
You won't survive me.
Come on, Lan.
Go for their hearts.
Sela, come on.
Endure this.
Cover me.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, this is not going well with This is not going well with my fucking frontline fighters not doing shit. All right, Seal, come on. Having a hard time with the closets than I am fucking the Hosilla. There we go. About time.
Make every strike count.
Please leave me alone.
across the wrong month.
Stab their backs. This is my chance to run!
The spirits demand your blood.
You won't survive.
There we go. I'm assuming that's Snowball in case there's another boss. I can't remember or not.
They were forced to do it.
Keep telling yourself that, Lan. There's always a choice. They could have chosen to die, but now they're going to live and become stronger. I know that from personal experience.
Shut up! You're not just a traitor, you're a monster! The young ones, they believed your stories, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh!
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example! I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats. Who do you want at your side? The person who betrayed the demons to follow you? The person who will do everything you say and bring glory to your name? Or this trash?
Inspect the wound on your chest. The bleeding, deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
As if you know anything about demons and their powers. Some dark force cast its gaze on her and chose her from among all others. There is magic inside this Uplander that is beyond your meager understanding. And all you have to say is go see a cleric. You're pathetic, Lan.
So you've been serving Savile Maleka this whole time, Windowog?
Better just serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest. You scared Zavamelek. Hosilla has fallen. Now, I wish to serve you.
I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little stronger than you. You say you didn't become an animal? Ha! What a joke! Only animals pledge their allegiance to whoever has the sharpest teeth. Oh, what am I saying? Even cave spiders are loyal to their mother. You're even lower than that.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the
Who should I go with? Should I get Windowog or should I stick with Lan? I don't really like either of them, to be honest.
So I acted in a way that
I've always used Lan. just because I typically play a good character. But since I'm playing evil now, I feel like I should go with Windowog.
I'm willing to do anything to get out of this hole. And you're willing to do anything too. Don't try to hide it. I know you, Lan. I've had time to study you.
I'm going to the surface only because my time has come to leave. The Uplanders are in danger. They need all the help they can get. But I'm only risking my own life. See the difference? I'll do whatever the Crusade asks of me, but I'll never be like you.
Sava Malik is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you've gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. I don't regret what I did. I met you. Just say the word and all the Neathers will be yours. I'll bring them to you if you take me with you. What you saw here, they will become stronger. They will be an army unlike anything ever seen before on Galarian. Our lives may be short, but while we live, we are faster, deadlier, and harder to kill than most. I am offering you an army. An army that will win you land, power, and everything you desire.
An army of cannibals? Are you
That sounds fun to me.
You want to turn them from rational beings into rabid beasts that only want to kill. They will be slaves, and you will be their slave driver. Is that the kind of power you're so desperate to gain?
I went through the same process they did. The beast raged inside me. My mind was foggy, but I have an iron will, and I never backed down. I snatched victory from the jaws of insanity. If there are any individuals worthy of becoming my officers among those Neathers, they will be able to do the same.
You said you went through the same ritual. Does that mean you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Placilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live, and gain the power to change everything. Sava Malik tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wendewog.
Look, isn't our Lan sweet? Look how his eyes blaze as he speaks of murder. And we were so close, too. Tell me, what do you think he'll do to you if you fail to live up to his precious ideals?
What did your service to Hasilla entail?
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuddered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neaters easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
I've heard enough.
You know which one of us you need. Take me with you, and I will give you an army of Neathers.
Don't fall for her empty words. Wenduog despises everyone but herself. As soon as you show any weakness, she'll betray you, just like she betrayed us.
That is the reasoning of a weak person. A strong person does not fear, they act.
I hope we're not taking this girl with us. She'll sell us to the first demon she sees.
If we're befriending monsters in order to fight the demons, why not join forces with the strongest of them? Isn't that the rational choice? They're both equally hideous. Neither of them will improve the aesthetics of our little band.
Take a window walk.
You're making a mistake. If some priest ever winds up down here, I'll ask him to pray for your soul. But I doubt it'll help you.
Who cares what you think? The mistress has made her choice. Lan knows too much. He must die.
You're right. I know everything. And I also know where I'm not wanted, so I think I'll just go and have a chat with Sol.
Windowalk's strike hits Lan, but he leaps towards the wall and slips into a barely visible crevice.
He got away. Don't worry, Lan. I'll get you. Wait here, mistress. I will bring Sul and the other Uplanders. We'll make sure everyone knows that Lan failed to save anyone and fled like a coward.
Chief Sewell appears flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is labored and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What is this? Nevia gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Holren isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. Should have listened and sent a patrol down here, damn it. Horgus's lip curls in distaste as he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. You said you were in charge of reconnaissance for the Eagle Watch, Nevia. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath Canabras? Nevia sighs. Yeah, right, like it wasn't enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everyone knows stories about the demons living beneath the streets of Canabras. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake, so thanks. The maze was full of dangers, but we dealt with them. I sensed that the maze was an evil place, and so it was. There was a demon sitting right in the center of it with spells to dull our minds. We barely managed to overpower him. When we reached the cultist's lair, that's when we saw Lan. He ran like the coward he is, abandoning the young ones to be mauled by the demon. Sol looks at the unconscious mongrels laid out on the ground. Yes, Lan is too hasty. We will survive if we listen to... Will we survive if we listen to people like him? No, Lan is not one of us. He does not understand our path. You understand, Windowog. You saved us. I always thought you were a decent sort. Respect. It's time to get out of here. I'm going with the Uplanders, Chief. This maze holds no more secrets. I have to go further. Sol heaves a sigh. You always had to go further than everybody else. Well, what can I do? Go on then, but make sure you come back to us somehow. But where are you going? Where's the way out? I think I've worked it out. Windowog searches Cecilla's body and shows some papers and a key. There's a key, there's a door. There's a letter that it was intended for someone. Anivia eyes quickly skim over the letter as she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. their meeting places, passwords, the secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canabras right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. What's that?
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabras are trying to defend the Wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Oh, cool. They healed me. Hear the sound of battle from above, out of the frying pan and into the fire. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords, is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up. Surprise, judging whether you are friend or foe. Numbers her mat to ask you something, but freezes when she spots an Evia.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. I'm here. This here is a new friend. She rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without her, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Nevia out of there.
Where are we?
Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists.
What is the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
I have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
We met some mongrels who live beneath Canabras. This is Windawag.
Most people in Canabras think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
I see you are in serious need of help. You're in luck. If my mistress is with you, then I am with you also.
What is the situation in the city?
City's gone. Most of the defenders, including the dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabras.
Let's not waste any time. To battle.
Spirit. You, take a Navia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
You hear labored breathing interspersed with disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt with a white-knuckled grip. Bead of sweat trickles down from his temple.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe right now.
Yes, yes, very good. Alright, let's go. I don't need all these. I'm already, like, hurting for... Yes, please. I'm going to switch to real-time mode, just to speed things up a bit. I mostly play turn-based, but when there's like 400 enemies at once, I'm like, oh god, let's just switch to real-time. Get it over with. I want to lick the glowy rock. Hey, I know you. So you're one of those cultists? How's it going, pal? Want to join? Your lot will all be dead soon, but we'll all be alive. I don't know about that, buddy. I can't. Come on, leave these losers. The Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. Come on, bro. Come join the demons. Here goes nothing. All help off from it. Cowardly traitor, I swear on the sword of Iomedae, you will answer for your betrayal.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Oh, am I still in combat? Oh.
Well,
Take that, take that, take that, take that. Well, these are masterwork scythes. Need those. Oh no.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh.
The face of this demoness could be called pretty, if it had eyes. Her mouth slowly widens into a smug grin.
What an unexpected surprise. Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
You again, you wench!
The aged dwarf from Erebeth's troop, silent up to now, spits on the floor. His hardened, craggy face, like storm-weathered stone, twists as if in pain.
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabras. She must be back to finish what she started.
Hey, demon woman, what's wrong with your face?
Oh, how rude. You're one to talk, mortal, with a face that even a mother would loathe. Staunton, sweetie. You're not going to let your friends speak to me like that, are you?
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Teresian fell.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
They dare threaten me.
drop some more armor.
Together, we stand.
Have I put...
As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly, your head is filled with voices. Screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening. Voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious Worldstone. Well, what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you. There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. When a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious Wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
We will stop you, demon. Attack!
Tear your throat out!
I need a moment to recover. That's it. I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. You will pay for this, demon scum! You will pay dearly!
We'll dig out holes where your eyes should be, and pour hot coals in them.
How inventive.
Powerless rage. I love it. Threaten me more.
The roar of voices blends into an unbreakable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Oh. I thought there might have been more to that fight.
Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
Did we win?
Sadly, no. We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. Seems they are holed up in the Tower of Estrade.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now, at least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomade's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Inevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
All right. Well, excellent. Didn't quite reach level 3. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I'm going to save here, and I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you all for joining. I will not be streaming the rest of the week or next week. I am taking off for Thanksgiving. I will be back next Sunday at probably about 8 EST, maybe, to play more Wrath of the Righteous. Anyways, thank you all for joining. I will catch you all later.